Namaskar, I am Dr. Akhil Shrivastava and I welcome you all in the weekly weather discussion of IMD. Today is 17th of July 2025 and we will see how was the weather during past 1 week and what we expect in terms of weather in the coming next 2 weeks. If we talk about synoptic conditions during past week, then particularly there were two low pressure areas which formed simultaneously over Indian region. Out of them, a low pressure area was formed over North Bay of Bengal and adjoining coastal areas of Bangladesh, West Bengal and Odisha on 13th July. It concentrated into a depression over southeast Gangetic West Bengal and adjoining Bangladesh around noon of 14th of July. Further, it weakened into a well-marked low pressure area on 15th of July over North Jharkhand and adjoining South Bihar. And it was lying over southwest Bihar and adjoining East Uttar Pradesh in the morning of 16th of July. It further intensified into a depression in the morning of 17th of July over southeast Uttar Pradesh. The another low pressure area, it formed over northwest Madhya Pradesh and neighborhood on 13th of July. It concentrated into a depression and lay centered in morning of 15th July over central parts of North Rajasthan. It further weakened into a well-marked low pressure area over northwest Rajasthan and neighborhood in the morning of 16th July and into a low pressure area over central parts of Pakistan and adjoining northwest Rajasthan around evening of 16th of July. So these were the main low pressure area and depression system which formed Indian region during the past week. Also the low pressure area which was present over Gangetic West Bengal during last week, it got less marked on 11th of July. If we consider about the western disturbance, then there were two western disturbances in the past week. One impacted and affected the Indian region from till 13th of July and another from 13th of July till today. If we talk about the rainfall summary during past 1 week, then we see that it's from 10th of July to 16th of July. Then overall India, this country as a whole, received minus 11% rainfall activity, which was in the normal category. That means against the normal rainfall of 65.1 millimeter, India received 58.1 millimeter. And as we can see that there were the systems which were impacting the eastern and northwest parts of the country. Accordingly, most of the meteorological subdivision in this particular region, they received excess rainfall activity. However, in the southern parts of the country, northeastern parts of the country, the rainfall was in the deficient category. If we talk about the rainfall summary for the entire season from 1st June to 16th of July, then the rainfall for the country as a whole is in normal category and it is 9% above normal. That is against the normal of 304.2 millimeter rainfall, country as a whole received 331.9 millimeter of rainfall. If we talk about the cumulative rainfall for the last 1 week, then as due to the system which gave a good amount of rainfall activity, then we can see in the central parts of the country, northwest parts of the country and adjoining eastern parts of the country, there was good rainfall activity which can be seen in the map. Also, there was heavy to very heavy rainfall activity with extremely heavy fall at isolated places over East Madhya Pradesh on 12th and 13th July, East Uttar Pradesh, coastal Karnataka on 12th July, Odisha on 14th July, Uttarakhand, Konkan and Goa, Madhya Maharashtra on 16th of July. If we consider today's synoptic conditions, then the monsoon trough is active and it's running near its normal position at mean sea level. As already mentioned, the depression is centered over southeast Uttar Pradesh and adjoining northeast Madhya Pradesh around noon today, which was approximately 50 km west-southwest of Prayagraj. It is likely to move west-northwestwards across South Uttar Pradesh and adjoining North Madhya Pradesh during next 2 days. Also, the WD western disturbance is running in mid-tropospheric levels as a trough roughly along 70 degree east to the north or 30 degree north latitude. There's also upper air cyclone circulation over central parts of Pakistan and an east-west trough which is running around 10 degree north latitude. There's also an upper air cyclone circulation over North India, Karnataka and neighborhood in lower tropospheric levels. Under the influence of these systems, we are expecting extremely heavy rainfall activity in isolated places over Uttar Pradesh on 17th and Rajasthan on 18th of July. In addition to that, very heavy rainfall activity is also likely over Uttarakhand on 17th and during 20th to 23rd of July. West Uttar Pradesh on 18th, 20th and 21st, East Rajasthan on 17th and Himachal Pradesh during 21st to 23rd of July. Accordingly, a red alert has been issued for Uttar Pradesh on 17th and on Rajasthan on 18th of July. If we talk about southern parts of the country, there also extremely heavy rainfall is very likely at isolated places over Kerala on 17th, 19th and 20th, over coastal Karnataka on 17th and South India Karnataka on 17th and 18th. Accordingly, red alert has been issued for Kerala on 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, over coastal Karnataka on 17th and over South India Karnataka on 17th and 18th of July. Isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall activity is also likely over Kerala and Mahe, Tamil Nadu, coastal and South India Karnataka during 17th to 23rd of July. Isolated heavy rainfall is likely over coastal Andhra Pradesh, Yanam, North India, Karnataka during 17th to 23rd of July, Lakshadweep on 19th and 20th, Rayalaseema and Telangana during 17th to 19th of July. If we talk about east and central India, because of the depression which is presently over southeast Uttar Pradesh and northeast Madhya Pradesh. There is a likelihood of extremely heavy rainfall at isolated places over Madhya Pradesh on 17th of July. Accordingly, a red alert has been issued for Madhya Pradesh today. Isolated heavy rainfall is very likely to continue over Madhya Pradesh on 17th, 18th and during 21st to 23rd of July. It is also likely that very heavy rainfall is likely over West Madhya Pradesh on 18th and South Himalayan, West Bengal and Sikkim on 20th of July. If we talk about western parts of the country, then isolated heavy rainfall is likely over Konkan and Goa and over Ghat areas of Madhya Maharashtra during 20th to 23rd and over Marathwada on 17th of July. Northeastern part of country is not likely to experience too much high intense rainfall activity. However, isolated heavy rainfall is very likely over Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and Meghalaya, Nagaland and Tripura during 17th to 22nd of May, and very heavy rainfall is also likely over Meghalaya on 19th of July. If we talk about week 2, that is from 24th to 30th July, then a low pressure area is likely to form over North Bay of Bengal during beginning of week and is likely to move west-northwest thereafter. The eastern end of monsoon trough is also likely to run south of its normal position during many days of the week. There is also a likelihood of formation of an offshore trough to run along the west coast during many days of the week. Due to these systems, we are expecting fairly widespread to widespread rainfall activity with isolated heavy to very heavy falls likely over many parts of east and adjoining central India, especially over Odisha and Chhattisgarh during many days of the week too. Extremely heavy rainfall is also likely over above areas during 1 or 2 days of the week. Also, fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with isolated heavy to very heavy falls is likely over west coast during most days of the week. Extremely heavy rainfall is also likely along the west coast during some days of the week too. That is between 24th to 30th of July. So if we talk about overall situation, then near normal to above normal rainfall activity is likely over central and south peninsular India. Near normal over most parts of east and northeast India. Below normal rainfall activity is likely over most parts of northwest India during the week 2, that is between 24th to 30th of July 2025. If we talk about temperature situation, then during week 1, that is between 17th to 23rd of July, maximum temperatures are likely to be above normal by 2 to 3 degrees centigrade over Uttar Pradesh, most parts of east and adjoining central India, northeast India and along the west coast. They are likely to be below normal or near normal over the rest parts of the country during the week 1. If we talk about week 2, then maximum temperatures are likely to be above normal by 2 to 3 degrees centigrade over North India, including western Himalayan region and northeast India. They are likely to be below normal over normal to below normal over rest parts of the country. If we talk about the forecast of cyclogenesis during next 2 weeks, cyclogenesis means a formation of a system of intensity depression or more. Then what we are expecting that in the existing land depression, which is currently over southeast Uttar Pradesh and adjoining northeast Madhya Pradesh, it is likely to move west-northwestwards across South Uttar Pradesh and adjoining North Madhya Pradesh during next 2 days. Also, there is a likelihood of a formation of a fresh low pressure area over North Bay of Bengal and adjoining coastal Bangladesh and West Bengal towards the end of week 1 or the beginning of week 2, that is around 24th and 25th of July. And there is also a low probability of intensification into a depression in the beginning of week 2. Thereafter, it is likely to move west-northwestwards across Gangetic West Bengal, North Odisha and adjoining Jharkhand and South Chhattisgarh during subsequent 2 to 3 days. These are the weather forecast and the warnings for today for next 2 weeks. We will meet with similar kind of information again next week. Till then, have a good time. Namaskar. Jai Hind.